one thing that stops you from doing the task that you wanted to do. The only one thing that stops you from going and ask the girl out that you like to do, and the group of guys that you wanted to go and speak with, and the cause of the all of the pain that you are facing due to your social anxiety and each and everything comes under to this only one thing, and that is it's fear. A normal common fear. You have a lot of fear to just go and speak to a stranger. You just have a lot of fear, a lot of resistance to go and speak to that woman that you have just met. You need to admit it. You have a lot of fear and a lack of balls to go and speak with them. You fear that your words will just slatter, and just like this you fear like, oh, what if I slatter during the conversation, or I don't know what to even speak, I just don't know what to do. And and to be honest, that all comes under the same category as fear. And not only as fear, it's one of the many forms of the resistance forms that I'm gonna teach you in a course that I'm just making it up. I'm just making the course right now, and in this video, I'm just gonna make you forget about fear. Not only forget about fear, actually, I'm just going to overcome the fear, the problem that you have. I'm just going to solve the problem for you right here, right now. And yeah, of course, that you are afraid what will happen if you do the task. You are not afraid to go and speak with them. You are afraid that what will happen if you go and speak with them. You always in your mind think like, oh, what if I just go and try to speak with that girl, and she'll be so much like unreceptive and just fucking run away. That happened to me once a time. That's not that much awful as you think it is. That was actually pretty funny. That was a pretty funny moment, and I'll just tell you that in after time, but not in this video. Cause in this video, I'm just gonna solve your problem. And what is the actual cause of the fear? You fear something that you think that is above your level. And what are the why do you think that something is above your level? Cause that you have very less experience on that particular task. If you have a particular if you doesn't even know how to ride a motorbike, and you doesn't have that much of experience, so it is natural for you to have a fear about having trying to ride a bike. It is called as progressively developmental fear, and in clinical psychology we call it as, not we, actually I'm not a psychologist or something, but I've just read a lot of books. Okay, it is called as pro- what I call progressively developmental fear, right? That is caused when you are trying to do something that you have never tried before, but it is a good thing, and you so it is natural for you to enter into a new area and have a fear of doing it. So it is natural, and it's okay. So we have fear to go and speak with someone that you haven't spoken before, and also during a conversation with a group of friends, or you just try to make new friends. It doesn't matter like you wanted to make a new relationship with a intimate relationship with a girl, or just wanted to make a group of friends, all applies the same. You fear something that is above your level, and you just keep the thing in a pedestal above, that is above your level, and you always think like, oh, she's very much pretty attractive, so but I'm ugly. And if you just always telling yourself like, you looking in the mirror, oh, I look ugly and I look ugly, and you just go and see a woman who is so much beautiful, and even though you are ugly, okay, Yeah, I'm actually saying it. Okay, but when you try to go and speak to that girl, your subconscious or unconscious, your mind will just remember like, oh, I'm pretty ugly, but that girl is so much beautiful, so she is above my level. How can I go and speak with her? That will happen even consciously for many people, and even for me, it happened to me a lot of time that I just think like, oh my god, I'm just so much ugly. How I can just go and speak to that girl? After 1 or 2 months, I realized like, what? This is a girl that I was interested in. She looks like a douchebag, and I'm sorry if I made anything like. I'm actually sorry. If you just see this video, girl, I'm sorry. And primal evolution point of view, fear is caused in our brain in order to protect us from dangers like fighting a big mighty bear. Why do you think the fear has happened? The fear, the feeling, and all of the nearly any of the negative feelings or negative emotions, negative, yeah, that is a negative. Okay, all of this are a protective mechanism and a progressively protective mechanism for our brain that is ingrained for us from our ancestors, from our primal ancestors to us. And actually, we need to be very much grateful for it. If our ancestors hasn't been feared to go and hunt a big mighty bear, if you are just talking, oh, that's like a rabbit, I can just stab it and kill it. Most of the time, they will just get killed. So, fear is a mechanism of our brain which is used to help you from not getting into a danger that you doesn't supposed to even try to do it. But this is the thing that you need to remember. We are not living in our primal, I mean not in primal, in our ancestor world. We are in this modern world. So we need, okay, in this modern world, here we doesn't need to be fear of a mighty bear coming to attack you. Mighty bear, okay. Doesn't need to fear like, oh, bear will attack me, I will just die. But you're not in the zoo. You're not a zookeeper. You're just trying to get a girl. To be honest, most of the people just for it they cope and try to say like, oh, I just need to make some friends. But they are just some lonely motherfuckers who are fapping in the room for at least 2 times a day, aren't you? Best. So we need to do the opposite of the fear. To overcome the fear, you need to do those things that is opposite to fear. And what is the thing that is opposite to the fear? Is it's being courageous. It's not rather it's not the absence of fear. Rather there is a task that is much more important than the fear. You need to remember that. Yeah, of course. I said like the fear is an ingrained thing that our ancestors from we got from our ancestors, which is an helpful thing to in order to protect us from potential dangers like the bear. But when a man has a mission, your ancestor didn't take back. If he just didn't fight the bear, if he doesn't go and fight the bear, he wouldn't get the food. He wouldn't be even alive right now. Cause if he didn't survive during those times, he need in order to get food. If there is a very scarcity of food, he just need to go and fucking hunt the bear. He was just much braveful and he tried. He just went up and go and fight that bear. Instead of having the fear, even though you have the fear, you need to do it by actions. Yeah, your brain will just put all of the emotions like you have anxiety, you can't go and speak to people. You have fear, you can't go and speak to them. You have that, you have this. but you just need to go and speak to the people you wanted to, just like your ancestors did with the beer. You just go and just fucking put that spear or something like in its head and kill it in order to get the food. If you didn't survive, you wouldn't be alive today. You need to be grateful for them, and you need to do in the similar way. You just need to go and speak with them. Through actions only you can do it. You can't fake it or anything. Of course, yeah, you're gonna, even though you're just gonna slatter your words, the only thing that important is having the mindset. If you just don't feel the fear, actually, it wouldn't be that much of a problem. And okay, yeah, of course, I can be like other influencers who just brainwashing my generation of men that it is okay to be feared talking with people. It's okay to feel anxious. They feel fear. You don't even need to talk with people anymore. There are some video games you can play, castrating yourself by watching porn, but always stay single. Relationships are bad. You just need to always be stay single. You don't need to be in a relationship. Don't you think those are stupid? Bro, what the heck are you talking? What the heck are you even thinking about? The relationship thing is one of the primal thing, the primal thing that you need to have. It is a primal necessary need for each and every human being. That social connections are the most important thing in each and every human being. But I see some influences just they were my enemies. I'll be totally honest. Just see them as my enemies and I just want to crush them. I don't like them because I have been in the similar situation as just like you and I listened to their advices and I just didn't even spoke to many people. Actually, not YouTubers do this and some YouTubers do this like the black pillars. I fucking hate them. I don't even like them. I just want to kill them to be honest. Not physically actually, but I have the feeling, oh, I just want to kill them. Oh, I just need to put the rock in the face. What a fucking idiot is this? Those black pillars, I just listen to them and I have the very worst situation of my life and worst situation in my life. And I always felt anxious, so I doesn't even spoke to anybody during the age of like in actually higher secondary of my school days. I doesn't even spoke to me anyone. I sat in a bench alone. If there's a boy sitting here and a girl sitting here, you know that story, right? I already told it multiple amount, at least of 10 times in those past videos. All of the boys sitting here and the girls are sitting here, and I will be in there. Yes, alone. I just sat there. Yeah, of course I will sat there like spreading my legs and hands. I keep it like this and doing very much like. I actually looks more stupid, but I'm a big alpha male or something. But that was in the past. It's happened like 4 years back, 4 to 5 years back actually. I actually need to overcome the situation. I actually listen to those people, and that's why I had the most painful. That life is so much painful, bro. Didn't have any social connection. I wasn't even able to go and speak with any people during those times. It's mostly not done by the YouTubers actually. Most of the YouTubers, except the Black Pill community, they were so fucking trashy. We just need to eradicate it from them from our society. Why am I talking more dislike of tonality? I just didn't even know it. This is a normal healthy primal needs, primal things that you primal needs for a human being. And even the school taught you that failure leads to punishments. So you feel like, oh, if I just go and speak to that girl and she just reject me, uh, of course you just don't go straight up to an new girl and just say like, oh, I love you. Will you be my girlfriend? That doesn't work any of the times, and actually I never did anyways. But if you want to do it, try. But that is, in my opinion, that looks so fucking cringe. Like I can't go and ask a girl to be my girlfriend whom I even doesn't know it, right? So you're not trying due to the fear of failure. Also, you feel like that if you just fail, if you become failure, that causes that you think that it hurts. But do you know what hurts more than that? Rather than striving for a chance of success, you that regret is the regret is more painful than rejection. And most of the times I felt regret during my high school days. Okay, not there are a lot of women that I had crush on, but I'm just gonna tell you about this one particular girl. I was in my high school. After that, when I studied higher secondary. Okay, during my high school days, I'm living in India, so there is high school and higher secondary, and after only we get into university or college. During my high school days, I had a crush on a girl whose name I just happened to know, and I always actually I just look at her nearly every day. She's not in my class, but she's from a different class of my same school. But I have a crush on her for 1.5 years, but I never even spoke to her even once in my lifetime. Not even through any social media thing. Yeah, actually, I just that's another. Actually, sorry. What I was saying. Yeah, yeah. I just remembered. And the only thing that I have spoken to her is after nearly 1.5 years after, I lost all of the interest on her. I don't use Instagram that much, and I frequently just delete it cause just making me a lot of mental health problems. Okay, just if you can zoom in this part of the video, okay, not this tab thing, just mind map thing. Just open my thing, zoom in your YouTube videos. Okay, you can just zoom in right and see me. Okay, I'll be there like. The only thing that I messaged her after nearly I lose completely all of the interest is she posts some story on her Instagram that she looks beautiful. Okay, she looked beautiful in the dress that she wear, and I just complimented her like, "Oh, you look beautiful," and she said thanks. But if I had the courage, like 1.5 years before, but during the time I was complimented, I was already in another relationship with another woman. If I haven't been okay, yeah, that woman is more beautiful than this girl. But anyways, if I had the courage to speak to that girl instead of being feared of failure, if I just go and spoke to her, told her any compliment or anything, that there's a higher percentage of chance that I could have got that girl. And I felt so much regret because she responded in a nice way, but I can't actually do anything about it because I was already in a relationship that time, and right now I'm single. I broke that relationship a long ago because that's not a very good relationship. Of course, that woman looks so much beautiful, but not in a very good relationship to be actually. And I learned a lot, and just going to teach you a lot. Okay, school taught you that failure leads to punishments. That whether you are that if you just forget to that if you fail in an exam, that is a very easy thing, right? If you fail in an exam, that school taught you that, oh, if you fail in the exam, you need to write a what you need to write a retest, or you need to have some more assignments, you need to do some more work and give a lot of punishments for it. They'll just beat the shit out of you if you're an Indian, like keep putting the scale and rather than striving for the chance of success, you're just afraid of the failure. You just need to focus on the success, not on failure. In our modern world, we don't have discomfort in our life, but this is how we men grow. In our modern world, everything is easy right now. We can not everything actually, but most of the things. What are the primal needs for a human being? The primal needs for a human being. Zoom in this part of the video, okay? What are the primal things what are the primal needs for a human being? Health, wealth, relationships, and all of the things come under this category. Okay, that's why I'm saying health, wealth, and relationships. And but what is particularly for a man? A man For a man, what is the thing? What are the primal needs for a man? It's the relation, of course, the relationships, women, and actually getting around with the brothers and having some good food, having a good shelter. But do you know, in our modern world, rather I can call it as a virtual world. You are so much addicted to a virtual world rather than being in a physical world around you. How many times that you spend in your phone? Just imagine that, bro. You spend a lot of the time in the virtual world than in the physical world present moment. Being present at the physical world is less cause you just even if it doesn't use the phone, you're just going to think about that game that you played last night or just in the morning before the school. Even in the school, you just think about that. Oh, if I can, I'm just going to upgrade my Pekka to level 6. The Botman King is level 29, I need to upgrade to level 30. Oh, if I just put my Electro Dragon right here, then, a lot of things like that. Yeah, I also played Clash of Clans a lot of times. And played Free Fire, PUBG, and BGMI. That was an Indian game. Made us an Indian game. And I played a lot of games back in the time and actually stopped all of them. And that is the main thing that helped me out of the rut. Being in the situation where I can't even go and speak to people. Cause after school, I just spent all of my time in the virtual world and that's it. Even in the school, I don't talk with people and how can I make any relationships possibly? You never wanted to watch porn. You just wanted some love in your life. You just wanted some intimacy. You never wanted to play some video games. You just wanted some brotherhood from your friends. You just need to be connected with people. That's why we men doesn't go and play like fucking Candy Crush. We're just gonna play games that crush the enemy skull. It your fucking M16. You can zoom out right now. In order to overcome the fear, the only way that you can overcome the fear is through action. You need to nearly cut off all of the things that put you in the back, that are the disadvantages of it. There is a guy who wanted the same girl as you want. He putting the effort. He doesn't do those bad habits. He doesn't succumb in the virtual world like you, motherfucker. I'm talking to you directly. He doesn't do those things. He is your competitor. You want the same girl as you. You wanted to be in the same friend circle as you. You wanted to be in the same social hierarchy that you wanted to be in. Keep it even as a friends group that you wanted to be that guy, who gets all of the attention in that group. You wanted to be that guy. But that is another guy who putting in the effort, who putting the effort that leads you there. But here what are you doing? You are wasting a lot of time in the virtual world and nearly castrating yourself on fucking phone and playing video games and eating a lot of junk foods. You feel you deserve to feel socially anxious. You deserve to feel fear. You deserve to feel even suicidal. Because you are not living up to your potential. The only way you can overcome the fear is you need to know that emotion is directly proportional to action. What you feel, you do. You do what you feel. Fear the only way you can overcome fear is through action, like your ancestor did with the fear. If your ancestor doesn't, your ancestor also felt a lot of fear during the hunt with the bear. Of course, the brain said, "Oh, it is a dangerous thing. You don't have to do it." But there is no any food. You have to do it. Of course, you will feel a lot of pain, a lot of fear doing it. But if he didn't done it, you wouldn't be alive today. So you need to be grateful for it. And you also do the same thing as he did. Just not hunting a bear, brother. Just go and speak with the people that speak with them, speak with the group of people that you wanted to go and speak. Just by actions you can do it. If you just do some more times and you feel little bit confident and you think and you need to constantly remember that you are confident. When you feel that you are confident, you need to say, "Oh yeah, of course I'm confident," and then you will be completely confident. That is actually the way you can do it. You need to just go and speak with them constantly. And of course, I know that you want some cute little tips like how to keep your hand like should I keep my hands like this and this like this. A lot of weird things, but most of them are actually true, but they were not suitable for you. Because I've been in the same situation as you. You need to know that they were the tools. For example, take a computer. Your brain works like a computer, okay? Uh, the most of the YouTubers say like, oh, you need to keep your hands like this, don't keep your hands like this, and everything. But do you know there were those things or like the applications that in the computer, like someone can give a GTA 5. I don't even know that whether it has been released or anything. GTA 5 or 6. GTA. If you have, some people even if they heard GTA 5 to you, it is an incredible tool for you, right? But you are the computer, right? But you are some Windows 7 professional. You are a Windows 7 with 4 GB RAM and a dual processor like E8 400. What you gonna do? You can't handle that application. You can't handle those tool. First, you need to build that foundation. You just need to start going and speaking with the people first, and then after you can include this tool. Just like if you just what will happen? Just say to me, what will happen if you use the GTF 5 application in a Windows 7? It will lag, it will crash, just like what you do. You just need to first go and speak with the people normally first. Then you can add those tools like the. I also, I also gonna teach you like I have an open body language and I always say like this and this and everything. Okay, I end the word with a deep pitch and a dog don't talk. have a down talk, and each end and sentence in a low pitch, and everything. I can even, I can teach you a lot of things, but who are you? You are stupid right now, aren't you? You need to change, right? So change. This video ends, but your mission starts now. You need to take the action. If you want some more personal help, I don't know how I can do it, but I'm making some courses right now which can help you much more. And in those courses that I'm just gonna provide some of my contact information directly so you can actually directly contact me. But that course is gonna be an IT one. Because I don't want to help some little losers who doesn't even want to put the effort. But unlike them, you might be different. You wanted to put the effort, right? I'm not telling you to buy my course or buy my coaching program, or yeah, you can do it if you want to, if you are able to afford it. Or you can even stick to this free things like my YouTube videos and my free Skillshare courses that I'm going to give to you. But what you gonna do? I know that you will like, oh, I learned a lot of cool information, but it doesn't gonna take any action. It will be a waste of time for me and you. For me, yeah, it's enough. Cause I don't have any socially anxious and yeah, of course I do. Of course, yeah. I also have a slight amount of fear to go and speak with new people. But either way, I'm just gonna go and speak with them. So I'm already being a little yeah, much more successful than you. You are the one who needs help. The first thing is, first you need to build your foundation first. First, just go and speak with them. Next, we can think about the tools like the GTA 5 tool, like anything the people say, like open body posture and anything. You can do it later. But this is the foundation. If you fail it, the whole building will crash. So that's it for this video. I need to teach you. I guess I taught you nearly the many things that I wanted you to change. You cannot change. But what is the good for you if you just leave this video right now? There's no point in you just learning some cool information, but you're not gonna even implement in your day-to-day life. Be honest, so many YouTube videos that you wanna watch. That you just watch a lot of YouTube videos about social anxiety, how to overcome fear, how to talk with people naturally. But you just, what you do, just still feel anxious. Cause it doesn't put the information and take the action. I'm telling you, it's your fault. You need to overcome the fear, just like your ancestor did. Imagine your future self being regretful about the moment that you didn't have the balls to go and speak with her particularly, with that particular girl or that particular group of people. You need to be more fearful being regretful than being failure. Remember it throughout your lifetime. You will actually succeed in nearly anything in your life. Okay, that's it for this video actually. And actually subscribe to me. If you want, just subscribe to my channel. so I can constantly remember you that you are pussy. I'm sorry for that, but I can constantly help you to become the guy that you wanted to be. You wanted some tough love, just like my mentor always used to say, tough love. I like that. Of course, that's how in my country I grown up with a little bit of tough love. And I know I just look some arrogant kid. I look like yeah, of course I don't look like a kid because I'm an adult anyways. See on the other side, if you want, you can check the free discovery call, but that is for iTicket program. If you wanted to buy the courses or the coaching program that you want, you can have the free discovery call in the description. And if I make the Skillshare courses, I will inform you. Okay, so up to that, see you later. Bye.